Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 p.m. across most of the southern two-thirds of the state. And here in eastern Iowa, it's basically Highway 20 on south, including Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, and Washington. Again, that goes until 1 p.m. And it's because it's been a very active morning so far. This is the radar loop as of 7 a.m. You have an ongoing severe storm in our southern counties across Benton and into Linn County. You've had plenty of rain spanning across our northern counties, several flash flood warnings. Remember, turn around, don't drown. And then, of course, we're keeping an eye on this large storm that's moving into western Iowa. That's producing some destructive winds, and that's moving our way as well, hence the severe thunderstorm watch. Now, we also have maybe multiple rounds of severe weather for today. It's a Storm Track 7 red alert day. Any storms that move through, especially here between 4 and 8 p.m., will have the potential for some significant wind gusts. But also in that next round, you could have a few strong tornadoes, some large hail, and even some flash flooding. And that's going to be for all of eastern Iowa. It's a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather across the entire viewing area. And it's a very large level 4 out of 5 risk off of that cold front that will be sweeping across the state. And so again, the most significant round between 4 and 8 p.m., but that's also impacted by what we're seeing out there this morning and into the early afternoon, which also may hold the potential for some severe weather and some localized flash flooding. But obviously, we're kind of just on the high end of things when it comes to the wind, hail, and tornadoes with that level 4 out of 5 risk. So here you see the individual severe risks, and it's on a scale from low to high, so red and purple being a very high chance for some of these to occur. And the hatched marks, that means that some of these risks could be significant, which is on all three. So a few tornadoes, some strong. We're in the red for that one across eastern Iowa. Red for hail as well, hatched, which means it could be 1 to 3 inches in diameter. And we're in the pink for the winds. We're talking the potential for 70 to 90 mile per hour straight line winds with storms that come through for today. Then, of course, the flash flooding risk that we've been having already this morning. There's a flood watch in effect across most of the viewing area through this evening. So never drive through flooded roadways. That is a surefire way to get yourself into trouble. Now, we have these ongoing strong storms, even some severe storms this morning that will progress basically to the northeast, but it could come in multiple waves here, even into the late morning. So we are going to have a very active day on and off with those storms through the morning into the early afternoon. Maybe a window in there through the early to mid-afternoon where you get some clearing. That allows the atmosphere to destabilize. You have temperatures getting perhaps into the 80s, lots of humidity out there and a strong south wind, and that will allow for plenty of energy for these storms to work with as they move into our western counties about 4 or 5 p.m. Basically scream across to the east pretty quickly. 6 p.m. basically through our western or central counties, starting to cross over I-380. 7 p.m. now getting into our eastern counties, Dubuque to Jones and Cedar County, Washington County, and you also have it ongoing in northeast Iowa. Then it should be out by about 8 or 9 p.m. Cold front will come through. Severe risk will be over after that point. But it is going to be a very active day. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive alerts and stay weather aware. Highs today in the 80s. It's going to be very humid too. And then tonight, once the storms end this evening, looking much quieter, down to the low 50s as the clouds will decrease. Tomorrow's a beautiful day, partly cloudy. Highs will be in the low to mid 70s. We're going to look at dry weather into Thursday too, with plenty of sunshine and highs around 80. Then unfortunately the rain returns, and we could have it through a lot of the Memorial Day weekend. Likely chances for rain on Friday, low to mid 70s throughout the weekend, and we're dry on Saturday, but then 30% chances on Sunday into Memorial Day Monday.